The Writings of Julien de Servind, Knight to his family, circa Autumn 9, 1097. To my family Erwin, Lucia, and Leila de Servind. It has been a few years since I left to join the men-at-arms for Dea Ramank. A lot has changed since the day I left. Luckily, through all the battles and bloodshed, from Jacolan, Charas, and to Sargot, I am alive and well. I had been meaning to write back to you, but things had changed so quickly I wasn't sure what to say or do. But today I need to tell you this now. I fear it would take longer than a single parchment to explain all of it, but I wish for you to hear me out, as I am concerned about what could come soon. The Council of the Ishkas, and the Sultan himself, Partia, had asked many of his Vlandian comrades and prisoners about the lords and ladies in our homelands, such as what kind of lord they were, how they treated their men, and how they felt about King Durthert. It wasn't interrogation or threatening to put us to the sword, thankfully. I told them as much as I could, which was not much, as I became a knight for Dea Ramank just before the second siege of Charas. When they seemed satisfied, Partia soon spoke up to me. You have fought many battles, spilled blood and sweat for the Vlandians, the Aserai, and finally with the Ishkasi. I do not question your loyalty now, that is for certain, but I need to know, if we are to go to war again with the Vlandians, how do you feel if it were to come to it? I remained silent for a moment, remembering you all back home in Chornad. I told them that you lived there and that I missed you very much. I told them as long as my family would be under the Ishkasi protection, I would gladly serve under his banner, and my sword would be his. He seemed pleased with my answer, but then spoke up again. Warn your family. If they wish to flee here, we will welcome them with open arms. If not, I do not wish to spill unnecessary and innocent blood. Tell them they should flee Jacolan and find a safe place. It will not be easy to convince them, I'm sure, but warn them soon. And so I write to you, nearly begging you to come to Charas. He does not require you to bow at his feet like the lords of Vlandia, but to only see that the people live as they are without being underneath the boot of oppression. I hope you receive this letter and do not hate me as a traitor to our Vlandian ways. I am a Vlandian by blood and virtue, but my sword belongs to the Ishkasi. I hope to see you before the coming war and understand my decision. With much love, Julien de Servind, Knight of the Ishkasi Sultanate. Hey everybody, it's Party Elite. Welcome you back to another chapter in the adventures of Partia al-It in Bannerlord. War calls. The Vlandian tax on the Ishkasi people has gone on for far too long. They demand tribute for a war that was declared taking advantage of Ishkasi weakness, taking advantage of a people that were trying to stand for what is right. Partia al-It has no patience for such behavior, and has no patience for King Durthert and his lot. He has spoken to some nobles, and hopes that Lady Callatild will join him eventually. But first, he fears he must offer her a grave offense. Jacolan remains the primary target for this upcoming war, with perhaps a day or two's wait as the rest of the army forms up. And then, the Ishkasi will march strong to the north, taking Jacolan, Galend, Hongard Castle, and perhaps even as far as Pravend, Oxhall, and Ostacand itself. The Ishkasi will be relentless in their conquest and their vengeance for the months and years of tribute they have been forced to pay. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Bannerlord. This is going to be a fun session. Kicking off a new war. I've seen your comments, I've seen the council's suggestions, I have seen your opinion and taken it all into account. But I fear that if we wait to speak with Callatild once more before we declare this war, then we will lose all advantage that we have. As we speak, without doubt, the Vlandian armies are marching towards the Battanians. The Vlandians are the ones on the offensive, do not forget, so they will be trying to conquer as much territory as possible. And if they manage to conquer territory without us distracting them, then it will simply prolong the war that we must fight, and that will further delay our liberation of the rest of the Aserai people. That is something that is far too high a cost. And so, this war must be declared quickly. Let's not forget as well, as they are at war with the Battanians, they're likely to form up in armies, and as such, they won't look to have the conversations of separating from their liege. And all that aside, we do have some new nobles that are likely looking for territory of their own as well. We should provide that as hastily as possible. And so, despite the calls of a little bit of patience, perhaps, and chasing after Callatild, I do think it would be wise to go to war more or less immediately. More or less, I say, because there are some things I will want to tackle first. The reality is, in all seriousness, roleplay aside, or even that blended together, I think there's a certain pressure on Partia to push forth with this war sooner rather than later, because, again, just as a reminder, every day is expensive. But also from a tactical perspective, Partia now having become so much more familiar with how war works and how nobles aren't so noble, I think Partia would realize that this is a golden opportunity as the Vlandians are forming up to take on the Battanians, with a rather pitiful army. This is a golden opportunity to strike ourselves and force Durthur to fight on two fronts and bring a quick end to this tribute. I think it would make most sense to do that before they're able to gain too much territory, and then we have to just fight for longer. Also, Callatild is likely to be, who knows where she's going to end up at this point. She was nearby, but I don't know. We have no idea where she might end up. We don't even know, actually, if we're able to have that conversation yet. It might be a week before we can have that conversation again. Too many factors that might hurt us. Now, with all that said, let's go ahead and first order of business. I didn't want to do this. And I keep forgetting that this is an option. It keeps slipping my mind. But even with that said, I didn't want to do this. I did not want to disband this army through force or using my influence, because it will hurt my relations with everybody here involved, which is fine with Banu Sarmal and with the Ubroving as well. They love me. That's all good. But Valdim will be upset at me. However, we don't really have much of a choice, and so since they've decided not to, part ways of their own volition, I must ask them to disband. See, it's a bit of a hit. It's not too bad though. It's not too bad. So we're okay. But yes, I must force them to disband their army and call them to mine. It'll take them about a day and a half or so to get here. Okay, fair enough. Let's go ahead and bring them in. And as they're headed over, let's just consider the numbers over here. Garrison plus militia. There are a couple of parties in here. I believe they are... Let's see. All we have is Jastian, Chalia. Okay. So, apart from Jastian and Chalia, so Untheri is a Vlandian, I believe. Yeah, that looks like it's a Vlandian. So we have one party that we might want to wait until it departs before we strike. And besides, we might want to wait until these guys arrive anyway. We are currently 600 plus strong. Oh, you know what? Here's what we'll do. We'll go ahead and wait here for some time until that one Vlandian party departs. We will also wait to see what happens to food, because as you'll remember, I basically bought Jacolan empty. More or less. I mean, I can go ahead and empty it again. We're very close to being... well, actually, I can sell some things. What occurred to me is that they still have a bunch of food, because I believe a day hasn't passed yet. And those numbers only update every day. That's when the tick happens. So we might actually have done a fair bit of damage to their food reserves, but we just haven't been able to see it yet. Anyway, let's go ahead and sell some stuff, take all the money here as well, and then I will continue on with the rest of the plan that I was talking about. Again, I just want to mention, folks, if you've been enjoying this series and if you want to see it continue, please don't hesitate to keep letting me know. Leave a like, leave a comment. It does make a very big difference in how I approach content on the channel, what I do more or less of, how I go about doing it. I'm sure you're all very familiar with this speech now, but it's very true. I mean, I do always read through all of the comments, as I did with the last session as well. And to me, it just brings a whole other layer of life to the campaign as well. Just seeing what people are saying, what y'all are thinking, how you express yourselves as noble council members, as it were. To me, it all adds to the fun of it. Hopefully, it adds to the fun of it for you as well. And for me, especially with this session, it was just like interesting to see how many of you were suggesting, for example, waiting and speaking to Callatild before declaring war. Some of you were suggesting to declare war and then quickly speak to her to try and get Jacolan without bloodshed. Some of you were suggesting, no, let's dive on into war right away. So it is really cool and fun to try and imagine council interactions out of all that. I personally, I love it. So hopefully y'all have been enjoying it as well. But yeah, leave those likes and comments. It does make a big difference as always in just how I do things on the channel. You know, what I do, when I do, what I do when I do, if you catch my meaning. So yeah, keep it all coming, folks. Let's go ahead and buy out some more of this food. We're a little bit over our limit here. Hopefully that's quickly taken care of. We can dump most of these arrows. I mean, yeah, we've been carrying all these. There was a particularly hilarious, hilariously telling note about how much junk I'm just carrying and how bothersome and irksome it must be for our, you know, for our caravan, as it were, for lack of a better word. Let's go ahead and drop off some of these shields as well. All of their money. All of their money. Try and get some of that back. I don't want to, you know, lose out too much. Alternatively, I could buy some fancier stuff at the very least. Alright, let's go ahead and dump this stuff. Oh my god. Surely they have some fancier things I could buy and sell elsewhere. Maybe a fancier weapon or something along those lines. Like a value here. Oh my god. Ooh, fancy. Not fancier than what I have already. Okay. I could take a look at armor instead. Something to give maybe Siga, who it's been pointed out maybe shouldn't be on horseback considering she's a shield maiden. Oh yeah, these are much better pieces of armor. What about Fridena? Fridena? Yeah, okay. Okay. Let's go ahead and get these are some pretty good pieces of armor. Get you. Let's get you. Go ahead and pop this onto you. Straight up has the thing on it, eh? Put this onto you. There we go. Good stuff. Go ahead and get actually I don't mind doing this for a moment here. We are preparing for war. Good helm as well. Oh my god, that's pretty baller. Siga. Feel like pop that on you as well. Probably get some better like shoulder pieces or something as well, hopefully. Spending a fair bit of money, but that's because that way we can turn around and sell some of our junk, basically. It's not a very... The outfit isn't perfect, let's put it that way. But, I mean, that's... What makes this outfit perfect is that it'll keep her alive. This ain't a fashion show. Not ever since death became a real thing. Oh, that's looking good. Alright, good stuff, good stuff. Reinforced mail mitten. It's just a little bit better. I will give that to Fridena. A second. Yeah, it's a little bit better. There we go. Okay, that feels better. I mean, that's a lot of money. So we can hopefully dump a lot of our garbage now. Let's go by, yeah, numbers. Let's go by value, actually. No, let's go by numbers. Quantity. What we want to get rid of. Just a little bit of trade work over here, folks, before we before the war kicks off. Getting ourselves set up for success, if you will. Large round shield. Get rid of those. Oval shields. Oven shield. That even be. Drop these guys off. I mean, they look so nice. I am definitely 100% a digital hoarder. There's like no two ways about that. I collect things. And doing mass sales like this is often difficult. Being held back by things that really shouldn't hold me back. Yeah, let's get rid of this as well. All of you. Sure, let's dump it. Okay, good stuff. Let's take a look at our clothes again. Lots of garbage here. Tons of garbage here. Dump it all, dump it all. Let's go. We have plenty of financial leeway. And you can see we've actually sold so much junk that we've freed up space in our caravan, as it were. Dump all this, dump all this. Yep, good. Good stuff, good stuff. I don't want to give them money. I don't want to make them richer. The point is to go the other way around. Good stuff in here. Not nearly as good as the stuff that we just purchased, but there is some good stuff in here. Some middling stuff, I suppose I should say. Not good. Okay, dump all this crap off. There we go. And that northern fur cap is a fond memory of a bygone era. Dump all this. There we go. Emir's helmet. I'll let go of that. The lamellar armor. Lamellar? Lamellar. Always throws me off. Drop all of you off. Drop all you guys off. Yeah, we're good. We're the Imperial robes. Eastern steppe armor. So much junk. Still have money. Alright, let's sell them some weapons as well. 126 jagged spears. It was pointed out that, like, by doing this and by obtaining better quality weapons and stuff, when it comes time to, for example, convince Calatilde, rather than giving her, 24 Southern Militia maces, maybe I give her one fancy sword, and that does a lot more work. It's a lot more believable as well, I feel, in universe. I wouldn't mind keeping some of the things that would give us wood while smelting. So much junk in this trunk. The Flissa, the Iron Spatha. Sure, let's go ahead and drop you guys off. How many sickles? How many of these? Let's keep one here. Dump you. 11 Mamluk lances. We don't need that many. Dump you. Southern heavy mace. Ooh. The one-handed. If it were two-handed, I'd look at giving that to Valdin. Dump you off. Ridged arming sword. Down here, get rid of you. Oh man, they're out of money. God damn. Alright, all good, all good. Pick something fancy. For Siga here. Build two-handed axe. We have a good two-handed weapon over here. Ooh, a billhook. I'm tempted to actually get a billhook for myself. It's two-handed though. Polearm. Tempting. Tempting. Alright, you know what, let's keep it simple for now so we can dive on into this war. Get these guys back. I get these guys back. And these guys back. Man, how long ago did I stop making money here? Quite a bit ago, it seems. Oh my god. How did I not notice? How did I not notice? Just kept clicking and clicking. Alright. There we go. And we can actually dump a couple of you guys off as well. Good stuff. A little bit of money left. Some pitchforks. Sure, you can have a couple of pitchforks. I'll keep a couple for myself. Cool, there we go. All right. That took longer than I expected. I do apologize for that. But at least now Siga and Fridina are well protected. Leotold, Alkyria, they've been doing well enough so far. So why fix what isn't broken, I guess? Watch, they're going to die in the next battle. But we're done here. Finally. Way longer than anticipated. And that gives us now the chance to, wait for everybody to join us. We're going to wait here, and we'll step out, and we will declare our war shortly afterwards. Some people here willing to maybe join us. We don't have that much room right now, but that's okay. As the war goes on, we will certainly end up with room. So let's go ahead and wait here for some time. Actually, before I do that, under Charm, what were these options again? Security bonus or loyalty bonus? They're both kind of useless. It's been suggested that Moral Leader is more fitting for my character for Partia. So let's go ahead with Moral Leader. Gets security bonus. I guess it makes sense. Cares more for keeping the people safe and things like that. So sure, let's finally make the commitment here. Town gets +10 security bonus when you're the governor, which we are almost never. But what reminded me was that the recruitment at Charas was so successful because of Ottawa's skills, and Ottawa staying there for so long improved our relations with the nobles there, which is why we had access to all those high-quality troops. So it's entirely thanks to Ottawa. Now, with regards to this focus point, there's one thing I want to clarify. Many of you pointed out that getting tactics helps with siege battles. And I'm not sure where that's coming from, because I never thought that was the case about tactics. As far as I know, tactics as a whole tree just doesn't work to begin with. So before I spend that focus point, I just want some clarification there as to why we see an association between tactics and siege warfare. I haven't seen anything like that. Right, looking it up. So next session, I guess, maybe there's an explanation that I'm just missing. So I want to, leave the opportunity for that explanation. And the next session, we'll make a call. I have received some suggestions across the board with regards to what we might want to do. But I'll save that for later. All right, finally, let us wait here for some time. Give it a day. We'll see this tick. We'll see some food arrive, hopefully. And if we're lucky, maybe Calatilde will come gallivanting through this, this area as well. But knowing my luck, it's not going to happen. Calatilde is where? Last seen at Chornad. Well, she's certainly not there anymore. Yeah, let's give it some time. Not too long. Jastian continues to get recruits as well, so can't complain about that. It's excellent. I guess he gets first dibs because it's home turf. Okay, waiting just a little bit longer. Where's everybody else? Hopefully they're coming up. Daily gold change. No, they still have a ton of food, eh? That's ridiculous. That's crazy. Okay, not the end of the world. Not the end of the world. Where is everybody else? 21 hours, 23 hours nearby. Everybody. Okay, we're fine. We're good to start this war up, I think. I don't think we'll have a new location for Calatilde yet. Alright, so let's go ahead and stop waiting. Leave. Declare our war. Begin the siege. The other party has left already. Untheri. Are you Untheri? Oh, he's just a... He's one of the lower tiers over here. Man, it really is too bad because... this is a good clan to have join us. This is a good clan to have join us. And our relations are already -5. I think I'll take the risk. It sucks because you put it under siege. The other option, of course, is to go towards Galend first. Maybe that would be wise. Maybe that would be wise. Take Galend first. Hope that the Vlandians respond and then move towards Jacolan. Give us a fighting chance. Because De Mirok, are they not? They're King Durthert's clan, right? Yeah. A direct defense to the person we're going to war with anyway. Sure, fine. Let's do that. Let's do that. I think it's the wiser call. Ooh. Ekaran. Oh. Opportunity for a conversation there. Not a high tier noble or anything. But we could have the conversation. Add more to our numbers. But what would we have to give him? What would we have to give him? And would I rather save that money or whatever it might be for Calatilde? I think so. I think so. On up over here. Erdoran's party. That's just it. I need to move quickly before they start making too much progress in this war. Why do they... What is this mess? Oh my god. I noticed that earlier, actually. That's going to prolong the war a little bit. That might have actually just happened. Oh, that must have just happened. Ugh, I really hope the Battanians do well in this war. Just so we can quickly finish off the Vlandians. All right, up to Galend. Let's go. I hope that isn't my downfall over here. Put this village up as well. Allow for some recruitment if there's any available for the rest of our army. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Hurry it up. Furbeck. Yeah, Najin's pick some people up. Over to Mirok as well. Those villagers grabbing the last bit of food they're going to have. Oh, they're going to regret going back to Galend. Move up. Let's prepare for this war. Come on now. 576 defenders. Shouldn't be a problem. Got a hefty few coming through. I just want to see, like, if Calatilde ends up close to me, then that might change my tune, but you know what? Not close enough soon enough, so here we go. Ah, these guys got out. Clever. It is time for war. It is time to bring an end to this oppressive tribute that we've been paying for so long. For far too long. Don't even want to look at the screen again where we see how much we've paid them, but unfortunately we have to, because it's the same screen where we declare war on them. Look at that. It's ridiculous. Time for war. Time to strike. It's time to declare war. Both of them are against this. Both of them are against this, but no. It must be done. Ishkaz has declared war on Vlandia. I think this is our first... Kaz has declared war on Vlandia despite majority support against it. Fair enough. I think this is our first declaration of war that wasn't against the Aserai. For good reason, obviously. We have to move quickly here. Alright, Galend, put you under siege. Let's scare those villagers off. besiege the town. And again, hopefully we'll have a chance to speak with Calatilde before we have to forcefully take Jacqueline. Put you under siege. Make sure that we are building our Krebs properly over here. 1, 2, 3, and a fire ballista. And get the battering ram going as well. We'll reduce their numbers. 576 is not a small number. We will reduce their numbers. Part of me is tempted to swap my colors because it might get a little messy on the battlefield and even, you know, outside of the battlefield. But these were the original Partia colors. Certainly attached to them. Something to think about. Something to think about. Hopefully these guys will join us soon. Well, let's begin. Oh, perfect timing. Aldahan. Oh, everyone's arriving right now. Perfect. Beautiful. Oh, man. Beautiful. This war will not... This engagement will not be an issue. I definitely want to whittle them down still. A 1-to-2 ratio is not, like, supremely in our favor. Let's go ahead and bust both of their walls, and then maybe we dive in. Or maybe we'll wait a little bit longer, right? Might want to wait until their numbers are down to about, what, 250, 300, something like that? That should be an easy win for us. This also should allow... Aliak is under attack. Okay, just a settlement. Scary times, because there is... we are exposed. We are exposed. As we are the aggressors up over here. Okay, this one's almost done as well. I mean, we call ourselves the aggressors, but I don't know if that's entirely fair. Not forget that it's in response to an unfair tax that has been levied upon us. They declared war on us when we were at our weakest, taking advantage of us, taking advantage of our situation. We're just responding. Alright, let's get to work over here. Come on. Get to work. Oh, that was immediate. That was immediate. Let's get a Treb up there instead. 571. Still says 0 days of food. I was so sure they had hundreds of days of food. Badon, I thought I asked you to join me as well. Over here before you get ambushed by somebody. We're okay. Ooh. Almond. Okay. One can hope. One can hope Calatilde shows up. Alright. Oh, sorry. Let's move you to reserve first. Let them get that shot off. There we go. And get all of you out. Alright, folks. Get to work here. Come on. Tell me what you got. Do this. Beautiful. 569. Nice. Numbers are dropping. War is going to cause issues across the board eventually. They're really quick to build their siege equipment, aren't they? Extremely quick. Which is both good and bad. Good in that it allows us to whittle down their numbers more quickly. Bad in that, you know, our own numbers are being whittled down as well. We're okay, we're okay, we're okay. 534. And there we go. We've tipped the balance now. Beautiful. Beautiful. Come on, Calatilde. Ride out alone. You know you want to. Ramadan is under attack. These are all the settlements that are suffering now. Cowardly lords of Vlandia taking the fight to just the average village unable to defend itself. Come to me, strike at me. Wall is almost done. The wall next. Go. Down to 500. Good stuff. Ooh, who is this? Galend, okay. Still no proper response. Still no proper response. I might not be able to... I might not be able to accumulate the patience to see this number whittle down too much, actually. Durthard has been taken prisoner by Sea Raiders. Wow! By Sea Raiders. Embarrassing. Embarrassing. 480. Oh, we got days upon days upon days worth of food. We got influence for miles as well. Keeping cohesion up is not going to be an issue. Where is Fadon? A day and 11 hours away. We got 182 days worth of food. Yeah, I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be okay. Maybe down to 400? I mean, they are building these pretty quickly. They are building these pretty quickly. 65, good stuff. Come on, 460, that's it. That's all you got for me? 455, dropping 5 at a time, okay. All of our trebs are still standing too. I mean, I almost wonder if I shouldn't swap these guys out for, like, Ballistae or something. Just to get, what's the word I'm looking for? More hits on infantry when the fighting starts. Swap them out for catapults as well. Not doing anything over the top special to try and execute that tactic, but just taking advantage of maybe an opportunity. As they get destroyed, how about that? As they get destroyed, sure. Which won't take too long at this rate, it feels like. 430. Stuff. Get you in there as well. There's Fadon just about to arrive. Good stuff, good stuff. Okay, beautiful. I think we'll actually get them below 400. Add more cohesion over here. Let's not prolong this anymore, I think. Let's, oh, we're so close. Let's get them below 400, and then we'll dive in. Oh, come on. Should have been it. This one's going to be the one. There it is. Yes, 398. Starting to share food now. I wonder if I should get these Trebs to stay back. As in, not deploy them. Oh, we've got over... We outnumber them significantly. A few people on some rock lobbers, as it were. Shouldn't be the end of the world. So sure, let's keep them there. Let's take a look at our party. Let's see if anybody's leveling up, because again, we have those perks that help the lower tiers level up faster, right? Aserai Tribesmen. Mamluk Regular. Good stuff. We have these prisoners who are willing to join us. All cavalry, though, so let's not recruit them now, because cavalry on foot during a siege, non-ideal, I guess. I mean, they're decent fighters, but why send them to die? Why send them to die? So yeah, let's dive on in. Let this begin in earnest. Let's lead the assault. We shouldn't have too much trouble over here. Oh, right. Let's not forget. I will want to change my equipment. Didn't mind diving in with full force, though, if I'm completely honest. I did not mind. Okay, Siga. Let's get you off the horse, as has been requested by some of my my counselors. We'll fight best on foot, alongside the rest of the infantry, as a shield maiden. Crit another wronged, keeping your distance, which should push come to shove. Able to use the Volg, fair enough. Leotold. Worked well in his current role with his current equipment. Same goes for Elkyria as well. Crossbow on foot, of course. Okay, so we're done here. Yeah, I think I might actually dive in. It has worked well for us in very recent past. I can certainly see it becoming a bit of a habit for Partia. An effective strategy, I suppose. Alright, done here. But let's quickly just investigate our formations here. Yeah, you're with the infantry. You are with our horse archers, right? Yep, just want to make sure. Horse archers and archers. Okay, cool. Done. Lead the assault. Galend, it is time for your end. God, that was bad. I'm excited. I'm excited to finally do this. I've been quote unquote upset in character about this this tribute for far too long. Or finally, oh my god. Look at that glorious box formation, or whatever you want to call it. Just the numbers, the sheer numbers. All right, auto deploy. Got one breach there. We got one breach here. I doubt we're going to get any damage done from our artillery pieces or anything. We'll probably charge in ourselves. Where are we? Right down here. We'll probably charge in down the breach over here. Get behind the enemy. Get some work done. We might want to get up on the walls and kill any archers as well. You know, force them into melee. Try and keep ourselves alive, of course. All right. Begin. Let's begin. They made us pay for so many years. Now we will make them pay the ultimate price. That axe out. Oof. A little bit hurt already. Don't like that. Don't like that at all. Up we go. Oof. Bogged down by my men. Come on, men. There we go. Oh my god. This is what 300 people looks like. Whoa, okay, alright. That wasn't so ideal. Get out. Let's get off. Let's get off. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Need to help on the front line first. Even if I'm just drawing attention. Ooh, this is not ideal. There we go. There we go. A duel. I don't think... Oh, oof. A bad hit there as well. I'm there. Finally. Come on now. Come on now. Guys are causing me more trouble than I'd like. Guys running away from me. He knows what's up. He knows what's coming. Alright. Time for the axe. Time for the axe to make some hits. There we go. There we go. Finally. Beautiful. Come on now. Keep at it. Keep at it, man. Good stuff. Good stuff. Excellent. Push through. Beautiful. Let's see if we need to get up on the walls or anything. I think we've done alright. Oh, this is crowded space over here. Push, men! Push! Down they go. I don't know if you're planning on... There we go. I knew it. I was like, I don't know if you're planning on giving up or if you're planning on coming back with that crossbow. Oof. This is not good. This is not good. There we go. I was worried about not having my shield. Now I'm fully surrounded over here, and my men have left me. Back up, back up, back up. One hit will kill me over here. One hit will kill me. Pulling back. Alright, let's go. Come on, man. You can't just not cover your rear. Have I not taught you better than this? Some people are escaping over here. Let's go. Back in line. Alright, good stuff. Getting some work done over here. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Ooh. We're so close to death. We're so close to death. One false move on my part will be the end. Oof, that was close. We're good, we're good. Alright. Onwards, men. Finish them off. Losing some tribesmen. Oh, we did take some damage this battle. To be fair, we did take some damage this battle. My initial leap in was also unfortunately not the cleanest, but it seems the battle has come to its close. Most of them are fleeing. We've taken a couple of losses. Many wounds as well, I suspect. Look at that. Firing down from up on high. Oh, how did I miss him? There we go. If we can't get up there, stop these archers from firing away. You hiding, my man? Unacceptable. Recruits, recruits, so many recruits. A lot of recruits dropping. I hope it's mostly recruits that have fallen and not higher tier units. That would be a shame. Ooh, you absolute fool. Could have survived. Could have survived. Oh man. Might have been a mistake on my part. Alright, here we go. Good stuff. Good stuff. Well done, man. Oh, look at that. Look at that. The city is ours. The city is ours. Look at those banners. Absolutely love it. Oh my god. That is something special. That is something special. Well done, men. Absolutely fantastic. Look at those banners. Oh, it feels so good. It feels so good. Especially so close to death. How bad was it? 230 lost. More than I would have liked, I'm not going to lie. Much more than I would have liked. Veteran infantry, legionary, Mamluk Palace Guard. Yeah, we didn't only lose low-tier individuals. That's rough, actually. That's quite rough. Oh my god, did I seriously get 22 kills? Alright, fair enough. Lost a looter. Really? We only lost one looter? The rest survived? They must have not done anything. 2 Mamluk guards as well. Yeah, I mean, we did take some losses there. We can't just ignore these losses. But we should still be numerically superior compared to the Vlandians. 231 leveled up as well, which is a nice, you know, trade-off. I guess a lot of the losses are recruits as well, though. So, all right, fair enough. That is that battle done. Well done. You know what I didn't check? I should have checked if we lost any Anybody named? I should have checked that. Siga's still alive. Okay, good. Everybody's good. I mean, Siga dove in there, of course. I should have checked her performance, actually. I regret not having looked at that more carefully. Alright, lots of Mamluk cavalry. Veteran Ferris. More frontliners. Now with Palace Guard. Infantry. More frontliners. Okay, maybe we should get some... archers the next time the split comes up. Cavalry. You guys upgraded as well. Looters. Good stuff. Good stuff. Everybody's leveling up. I love it. Good spread. Cool. Now we can take a look at some of these guys as well. How many do we loot? Certainly have room. 298 we're at. We can probably take all these guys on. No problem. And we can also take on all of these new prisoners. Not that we will. Well, actually, I guess we could take them all on and then leave behind or ransom off the ones that, you know, that are unrecruitable or not worth keeping. Let's see. Yeah, that's probably what we'll do. 55, 52. Definitely got room. Hold on, is that really all the prisoners we have left? I feel so suddenly disconnected from all my clicks down here. Alright, nonetheless. We're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. Done. Expensive to level all these guys up. All of the loot eventually will become money. Down here. And this, of course, will go to our Vlandian vassal. All these prisoners being dropped off. Galend taking election has started. Well, it'll start soon. Temporarily, I'm in charge. I wonder... I say we go to Hongard next, and then loop down to Jacqueline after. Before we go venturing all the way up to, you know, Pravend and Verexand and things like that. All right, done here. We should certainly take a look at the... Sure, I'll get you, and choose prisoners to be ransomed. Go ahead and drop off anybody who we can't recruit, or is otherwise useless. Sturgia Peasant, for example. Sturgian Ulfhednar, drop you off. Anybody else who's a, yeah, Vlandian Sharpshooter? Cool. Everybody else is eventually recruitable. Good stuff. A little bit of money made, sure, I'll take it. And again, I'm going to be handing this off to somebody else. Do I want to leave a garrison of my own? Food is alright. It'll last for a while before it recovers, like before the drop stops. So that's fine. Pretty... You know what, we'll wait until somebody else leaves troops behind. Because what's going to happen is we're going to be in this area for the next little while. So hopefully we'll be able to pick up recruits, drop them off just by virtue of being in the area. And then Galend will hopefully be alright in terms of militia and stuff as well. If we take a look at the town itself, everything's pretty well built up, so that's good. Trained militia is active right now, so that's good too. Food will recover eventually. So that's good as well. And there's actually... What is this? Is this the icon is missing? There's a brewer here as well, is what I was getting at. And I wonder if that can further our, our beer nation, if you will. Now, it's not a bad idea to stay put over here until we heal up. But I guess if we hit Hongard Castle, we'll heal up just the same. Let us leave. There's no time to waste over here. We're still... we're actually just under 1,000 strong, which is a little worrying. But let's move up to Hongard Castle. Well, who owns Hongard Castle, actually? Factory is under attack. Galend. Galend, or Yelland. Vartin is in charge, no relations. Where are you currently, Vartin? At Dunglanis, which I suspect is in Britannian territory, Dunglanis. I reckon, there it is, yeah. I was like, I recognize the name. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. We'll strike at them. Yeah, good stuff. Food is arriving. Alright, we're good, we're good. Move up over here. What's the garrison looking like? 459. We'll whittle that down a little bit. Largely militia. In fact, that's something I forgot to be more thorough with, was the split on the garrison at Galend. Was it mostly militia or proper soldiers? That's a big difference between the war against the Aserai and this war against the Vlandians. The Vlandians will have trained soldiers. The Vlandians will have actual warriors, not just young, you know, excited militia and tribesmen looking to join in on for some glory or what have you. This is a real war. Ooh. The wolf skins, eh? Wish I could hover over you. There we go. Aided of the wolf skins. Aided of the wolf skins. Added. Katagan's the one I need to speak with here. Fair enough. Please don't get in here before I do. There we go. Villagers of Merok. Heckard. Heckard worth speaking to? I'm trying to find my bearings over here. Heckard is the one in charge. Could try speaking to him. Our relations are positive. Expand the army and chase him down. He'll move too quickly for me otherwise. If I move up, I might be able to corner him in this area. We could try it. Let's see. Let's see if we can't just corner him. Nah, he's going to get away. 4.7. Let's go ahead and force this army apart. We'll bring it back together soon. I wish I hadn't spent so much cohesion, or so much influence on cohesion. Golden opportunity. We should be fast enough to catch him, hopefully. We do have a few more prisoners right now. 4.6. Owner of Galend conversation. I mean, these guys will hopefully something of value. Gonna take the bridge. Oh, are you seriously chasing these guys? No, don't do that. That's pointless. Pointless. Don't do that. You're gonna take losses. This is why you just can't. You can't let them march on their own, can you? Never let them march on their own. Ooh, you've moved up there. Okay. Tough to catch him. Prisoners are slowing us down by 0.19. I could dump a bunch of them. I want to catch him. I want to have this conversation. I want to see if I can't convince him to join me. It'll make such a big difference. Let's see how many of you will join. How many we can leave behind. Vlandian recruits. Run. If I can just get to 4.7, I'll be happy. Just get to 4.7, I'll be happy. Militia, all the militia. There we go, 4.7. I would have loved to have dropped them off at Galend, but too late for that conversation. Too late for that conversation. This will keep us at 4.7, yep. That slows us down a bit more. You know, let's they're low tier troops, let's leave them behind. Let's see if we can't close this gap. I wish I'd done it sooner. Go. Very lucky here. Go. Go, beautiful. With 282. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Close that gap. I'm drawn really far away from where I'd like to be right now. Aidid has been taken prisoner. Excellent, by our men. Wonderful. Okay, let's see if we can't cut him off. Okay, here we go. Gained a skill point in stewardship for my food variety and stuff, I think. Close enough? No? Come on, here we go. We got this. We've got him. We've got him. I better be able to convince him after that chase. I better be able to convince him. He even calls me a friend. My friend. I know your tricks and you know mine. So fight or parley. Let's just get to it. Heckard, Heckard, Heckard. We can speak, my man. I hear you took Galend. I did. Our relations are pretty good. Pretty good. Man is daring, generous, merciless. There's something I'd like to discuss. Your liege is not worth of your loyalty. I am the rightful ruler of this land. I would like your support. You are my friend, but even so, this is a risky conversation to have. As your friend, I give you my word that I won't breathe a word to anyone else about this conversation. Beautiful. Yes, you're totally right. I gave an oath to my liege. We know what kind of liege Durthert is. If he ever violated his oath to you, it absolves you of your duty to him. Wonderful. I see. Durthert and I have been through a great deal together. We've been together in many wars, including many against your people, the Aserai, I should add. Indeed, you have. Oh, this is a risk. There's a chance for a critical failure. Very, very minimal chance. But put your intentions and the good of the realm first. Too much at stake for that. He is valorous, I guess. Has Durthert really repaid you for your service as you deserve? Oof. This my heart. Let's try this. Effective. I should have gone with the other one. But we have one more chance. No. Why change sides now? Once one declares oneself a rebel, there is usually no going back. You are known for your valor. Fortune favors the bold. Together, we will win this war quickly. Boom. A critical on that last one. Yes, you're totally right. Of course I am, Heckard. We are friends, you and I. Very well. You've convinced me that this is something I can consider. This is a dangerous step, however, and I'm putting my life and the lives of my people at risk. I need some sort of support from you before I can change my allegiance. Of course, Heckard. Of course. Hopefully not too beautiful. Oh, even beautifuler. Here, have a thought. More of a gesture, right? More of a gesture than anything else. Symbolic of our friendship and the power of it. A fleeting conversation here and there, and this is the lasting impression that has been left. Join the Ishkas, a gift of a commoner's garb. I like it. I love it. Decent increase, good stuff. Dame Larn has joined the Ishkas. I've gained some charm skill. Very well. This is a great step to take, but it must be done. It is great in many ways. Beautiful. Alright, let us, I can't believe I chased him to basically... Okay. I was going to say to the northernmost point of their kingdom, but no, that's not really the case. So that's good, that's good. Now we must travel all the way back down over here. These guys are still pretty much together, which is good to see. They're probably picking up some recruits in the area, which is also good to see. So we ride down to Hongard Castle to take it next, keep our cohesion in terms of territorial growth. And let's also go ahead and bring our army together. Seriously, that's not good. Ottawa also took a fair bit of damage, I guess, in that, or her army took a fair bit of damage in that engagement. Fair enough. Well, we're heading down south anyway. Aldhan is nearby too. Where's Aldhan? Where is Aldhan? Why is he 16 hours where everybody else is so far away? Well, because he is, let's go ahead and pull him in right now. Done. Then we'll come down over here and regroup the army so that we, they're all picking up recruits and stuff like that. Good. Oh, that feels good. That feels so good. I'm so pleased with that. With every decision that came with it. I'm happy about leaving those prisoners behind. I'm happy that I chased him with such vigor and intent and determination. I'm happy that he accepted, obviously. I'm super pleased with that. Excellent. Rush down now over to, this is all good. I was like, yeah, so the Aserai has escaped. That's okay. Not to Hongard Castle. War is not done yet. War is not done yet. Heckard will hopefully be able to pick up some recruits as he heads down south to Nogrent, I imagine. This is a dangerous neck of the woods, so hopefully he's careful over there. Aldhan has arrived. Excellent. How's everybody else doing? Ottawa picked up some recruits, it seems. Have good stuff. They're all, in this area. Down to Hongard Castle. Oh, okay. That all happening at the same time was a shock. There was a lot that happened. I saw it died, I saw the attack, I saw this decision. All good, okay. Who gets Galend is the call first. Jastian is the people's choice. Supported by Aldhan. Will not stand against him. Jastian gets this. Heckard will get the next holding. Galend is yours, Jastian. Once again, thank you for joining our cause. There it is. Again, it doesn't actually affect relations at all, which is a little funky, but whatever, it is what it is. Galend has been given. Excellent. Excellent. What's the deal over here? I think we're pretty much ready to call everybody in. We could start the siege on our own. What are their numbers? 459. I doubt they would charge for it. Maybe they will. Maybe I should be a bit more careful. Just in case. Bring everybody in? We'll bring everybody I can in. Jastian... It's actually good that I can't bring him in. I'd rather he be out and about and improving the garrison and whatnot, but everybody else can join me. Done. Come closer. Come on now. Alright, I just wanted a little bit more strength to ensure that these guys didn't sally forth and... I mean, with I shouldn't have waited. They're nearly 400 militia. I shouldn't have waited. What was I thinking? We good? What's going on over here? Ekaran's party. Okay. How is this war progressing? I mean, Lanark Hen Castle is most at risk, I would say. I guess it's got a buffer of battalions. That must be why they've declared war on us so many times. Because they want Lanark Hen Castle. I wouldn't be surprised. Alright. Put Hungard Castle under siege. There it is. A little bit of damage to relations, but what are you going to do? It is war after all. These Trevs going. The battering ram going as well. Talia of the Eshkas has been taken prisoner by Sylvind of the Vlandians. Talia, what is going on here? This is my concern with these guys roaming on their own. That is my concern, that they don't know how to avoid certain danger. Northern Empire has declared war on us? Northern Empire? What is left of the Northern Empire even? Absolutely nothing. What, they sense danger? They sense weakness? Peace would have us paying tribute. They have like 1 or 2 settlements at most. I doubt they'll actually engage us, much like the Khuzait, where it was just a show of force. So let's leave it be for now. Let's leave it be for now. God. Everybody wants a piece of the Ashkasi pie, it seems. There's Najin finally about to arrive. Good stuff. Fadon as well. Perik. Good stuff. There we go. Wonderful. I do hope nobody makes any significant losses among the other, parties and whatnot, I mean. Good stuff, good stuff. Daily gold change is positive, that's nice. Stewardship continues to grow as a result of our food variety and stuff, I imagine. Stewardship, yep. Reeve gives us an extra companion, whereas Stand United, if you are leading a siege, any party leaving or entering must engage first. Okay, interesting. I feel like Reeve makes more sense. Fun fact, Reeve, if I'm not mistaken, this is the root word for sheriff. The Shire Reeve eventually became sheriff. +1 companion sounds like the right call. I'm going to hold off on this for now, though. It's a little irrelevant to the current circumstances. But having an extra companion is not a bad thing at all. So we will look into that in a moment. Guys, come on, stay alive. Stay alive, stay well. I will need your assistance. Ooh, what is this? Why are we not? There we go. It took a moment there. Najin has improved his engineering. Good for you, buddy. Keep it up. Keep it up, brother. Wonderful. Man, honestly, I'm very pleased with how things have gone so far today. Took a settlement. Didn't hurt our relations with Calatilde and her kin. Gained a new vassal as well. Everybody has been more willing to join us than the Aserai themselves. There's actually an army coming over there. Ottawa, join me here. Hopefully the rest will be able to join soon as well. The 3rd trebuchet about to be completed. They're actually responding. Oh. Ooh, that is a problem. That might be a problem. They are 860 strong. We are only 700. Less than 650. They have footmen, a lot of levy crossbowmen. That's the thing. They have a lot of ranged. A lot of recruits. 65 recruits there. Aldrich's army is just a little bit too far away for me to tell what's going on. Speed of 3.5. Ours is 3. I mean, worst case scenario, we can split the army up. I think we have to abandon the siege at the very least. They go up against 460 plus 309, that's 869. Plus another 560. 1300? 1300? Plus? Wait, way plus. Yeah, that's I don't think that flies. We're gonna have to abandon the siege. Question is, how do we take on these armies? Do we take on these armies, or do we try to slip by? We could try to slip by over here. We'll be disorganized for a little bit. We could try to slip by over here. We could disband the army, go our separate ways in the hopes of surviving. Picking up speed. This is a precarious situation in a precarious location. Not sure how it'll go. And I'm afraid we won't find out until next time. So, ladies and gentlemen, on this cliffhanger is where we're calling it a session. I hope you enjoyed this one. I certainly did. A lot of progress made, but let's see if that will get undone at the top of the next chapter. If you had a good time, you know what to do. Let me know by leaving a like and a comment down below. As always, it makes a massive difference in how I approach content on the channel, what I do more or less of, how I go about doing it. Y'all know the drill. As always, of course, a massive thanks goes out to all of my channel members and patrons for supporting the channel on a monthly basis. Y'all keep us alive and running smoothly. And of course, a big old thanks goes out to each and every one of you for watching. From a rather dangerous position, until next time, I bid you farewell.